I'm back, folks. So I guess my legitimate question would be, at this point, because we're going through all this pain and shit, my legitimate question would be, who has created all of the dynamics that has given you this pain and has put you in this state of poorness? Who has given you all of these things? As a matter of fact, maybe I'll go over here. I'm not even gonna walk down today. Too cold. It's pretty cold, isn't it? Ah, staying out here. Make this quick. Family, my legitimate question to you guys would be, who has created all of these dynamics that are giving you the pain that we're all feeling? Because I heard, all week long I've been talking to different people, and everybody seems to have this woe to me story about their bills or situations they're going through and stuff. Some people are facing eviction. There's a lot of stuff going on. People are jobless. So everything that they've been living in, all of this system that they've been experiencing their whole lives, are crashing before their eyes. And they still believe somehow, because I keep hearing everybody complain about the government, but I want you guys to understand is that the government are people, folks. Let's break this down. It's just a building somewhere, right? That Mama Earth is holding up the foundation of that building. And it's just a bunch of air-breathing, shit-wiping fools in there, taking shits on lunch break. That's why they have toilets on every floor and shit. Because just like you have at your job, because they have to eat and, fart and do all of this stuff that humans do. And they're just humans. Because they're humans, they're subject to bullshit reasoning and narcissism and demoniac behavior when they allow lower energies, right, to take them over and compromise, to compromise all of this stuff, right? And they'll do that. And that's why you got all of this stuff that was just coming down the pipe. And I told you guys, and, I saw something today, and, I love how the Lord does this, where, when we talk about stuff, and we talked about this a little while back about, I told y'all the situation about, some of the critters and stuff. And I saw the reports from, I think last week or something maybe, where they were talking about these giant rats have taken over, these nice, beautiful areas in New York, and, and they don't know what to do, and, and they're not afraid of them and anything. And I told you guys, the rats and the roaches and everything. And I also said, if I'm not mistaken, I said, for every animal that you harm, or every, critter that you kill, so to speak, if you will, then, you would get 10,000 more. So, good luck with that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because I told you, stop playing with the Most High, folks. Right? Now, I got word the other day, and it was beautiful. Now, I tell you these out, and I'm always making a point to tell you about how I get word, because the beauty of how it's delivered to me, and these are things that have to be recorded. These are things that have to be documented, because the way the Lord shows me, right, with his instructions and with his signs. I was talking to him just now about this, right, just before I came out to do this and talk to y'all. And, for many reasons, that's why it's coming down to faith and everything. And I want you to understand how strong you have to have faith if you've never experienced the reality of what the true muscle is, right? Those people in the nice affluent areas and shit that look down on people that were getting put out and evicted. That was my point of bringing it up, folks, about all the people who are jobless and are suffering right now, the pain, and the people who are charging them, right, who are giving them those fees, who know their situations are not being reasonable, you see? So the Lord has put something on them, and that was why I told y'all about that. Y'all thought it was a joke, but he has a great sense of humor. But isn't that ironic, though, right? That these people are dealing with the very conditions that, they subject other people to, And I want y'all to think about all of this stuff. Everything is something to think about. I say that a lot, but think about what I'm saying, okay? You know, we don't have a whole lot of time for this, and I'm only trying to reach a small handful of people, really. And I can see that, you know, I see, you know, I scanned the online, and I did it for a certain purpose. I was trying to see what you guys are really interested in, and I looked around and I saw so many thumbs up for these booty videos and all this stuff, and this is where you are, and that's fair. I keep telling you that I'm very fair about this. This is fair. This is what you want, and you're going to get exactly what you're going to get, right? Okay, so the Lord has taught me about faith, because I know that in this hard time that they hold me in strength. And I tell people this, you know, what makes you believe that, you know, you devils are not going to get punched in your face, right? What makes you believe that, you know, it won't come swiftly and unexpectedly, right? The same way you plan on doing things to other people, well, the Lord is going to do the same thing to you, and we're going to watch it play out, folks. Right? You just saw the rats and stuff. And I'm going to give you a tip with that. I'm really being serious about this. If you want to help yourselves, you're not going to be able to help yourselves, because I told you there is no way to escape the wrath. Right? Either you leave the animals alone and let them take back what was already theirs, or you kill them and you get 10,000 for each one you kill. And you see how fair that is. Right? Because you've never let anyone else compromise with you about anything you wanted done, just like this stuff, right? So I told you that because you can't whip the Most High's ass, and I told you that at any given time you can be assaulted because it's open season, and the heavens have open season on you motherfuckers. At any time any one of you opposers to the Most High create a source of the universe, Vishnu. Anyone who opposes Vishnu, folks, will taste his wrath. Right? And it will be delivered in various ways, by the heavens, by the chariots, by the angels, by the gods themselves, folks. You can get it. Any of y'all can get it at any given time. Don't play games, right? Don't put stupid things in the comment line, because if you don't want to believe what I'm saying, just don't look at the channel. Just go back to your booty videos. You get what I'm saying? We don't have time for this shit, folks. Right? You know, it's pretty cold outside, like I was saying, and I want y'all to think about that cold weather getting colder, right? And I noticed that too. I'll say that real quick and I'll get back to that. That, you know, I was talking to someone and they said, you're so natural. You're just so, I said, you humble? Yeah, you're just so down to earth. Yeah. You see what I'm saying, folks? If I make a mistake while I'm talking, if you're grilling me for that, who cares, right? Because you'll never see my face again. If you don't want to see it, you don't have to see it right now. You can just turn off this channel, folks. But for those who want to listen, who have paid attention and know that this is real deal, because it is, I want you to think about faith. And I'm gonna come back to faith, because you know, I'm all over the place, but just catch me in these moments. Faith is you believing that the Lord will deliver you. That's very important, because there are so many people who will go along with the schemes of these devils, right? They're either too stupid to realize, or they're so afraid that they have no ability to think that there's a power that will fight back for them, folks. The Lord knows who's just, folks. The Lord knows who has a heart and who can be delivered, folks, because he holds your souls. That was the point of me giving you all of these issuances, to show you physically that, because you live in thinking physical, because you're like that, you're carnal. Okay, well, I'm telling you, the Lord holds your physical. He's going to knock you in the face physically. He's going to smack you around a little bit physically and show you that you're not strong. It doesn't matter who the fuck you think you are. You're breathing air. Mama Earth is making the air. She's my mother, right? So I call the shots right now, right? And really, not really right now. Right now for you is you trying to figure out how to fight God, and you're and it's stupid. He holds the ground you stand on, folks. I have been privy and blessed by all of the miraculous things that I experience every day that give me the strong understanding, the reinforcement. Now, I was talking to him before I came out to do this video, and that's what I was talking to him about all the stuff that he does to reinforce my mind, right? To make me realize that, you know, I need to keep proceeding with certain things, right? When we talk about certain things, and he doesn't show me right away certain things. Sometimes I get them revealed later on. Like I said, I'll forget about the issuance or something. Then I go back and see a news report, and this, fucking critters are running mad all over the place. Giant critters at that. They've never seen in 20 years, one of the residents said. They're blaming the government once again for the problem, not realizing, because they're very carnal, that the government, if they kill those critters, they're going to get more of a plague. You see how this works? And that's more pestilence and shit. And that's the last days. You see what I'm saying? You reading this in your doctrines. So do you believe it? Are you applying the physical things to what's really fucking taking place, folks? I mean, to what you're believing is what I'm saying. Right? Looking at it, believing it, reading it, having faith in it. And that's what I was saying. So hold on to that. If you don't want to listen to what I'm saying, fair. Just have faith in it. Because ultimately, I cannot spare your souls, folks. I can try to lead you to the salvation of what I know, and guarantee you that the ground you stand on, I know the ground you stand on. So if you're about people suffering, if you're about enslaving people, if you're about all this foolishness, then we're gonna get that shit out of here, right? Because you're living on this earth, and anywhere else you want to live, the Lord holds these places. And since He's my friend, right, changes are going to be made for the better. It's that time now. I've been telling y'all this for the last couple of years, and now we're at the fruition of all of these discussions and stuff, right? And so it's so cold out here where I am, but I imagine in some places it gets much colder than this naturally, and it'll get much colder. And so I wanted you to think about, and I use that example from the other video where I was trying to give you a setup where y'all see these people walking around and stuff, these forces and stuff, trying to do things because they're mighty, so-called, and then they get these severe wind situations where fucking car doors are blowing down the street or blowing through the air at speeds of 100+ miles per hour, whatever, right? Wind gusts are blowing like that, or you get the severe lake chill effects. I mean, insane things that you guys are seeing take place in your face, right? So on all levels, no matter where you are, if you're one of these bureaucracies of evil trying to do something and harm certain people, the Lord the heavens will rise up and they will do things to you and stop you in your face. Now, you guys can believe it as you see it happen or not. It doesn't matter, because if you're swept up in it, you weren't designated to see the new day anyway. That's more important, right? I'm talking to certain people, like I said. What y'all think? I'm just trying to entertain y'all. I'm talking to certain people at this point. Right? There's more to come, folks, right? You don't know the church. You don't know anything. You don't know the stars or the heavens or anything. So you need to be paying attention at this point, right? And there are a few of you secretly who know that this is the truth, and you're, somebody, asked to get a video or something or whatever. And I'm not trying to profit off this shit. This shit is all going down the drain one day, real soon, right? And you guys need to stay tuned and keep your eyes to the skies, and every day have the faith and know that this is the day that the sky's going to crack open. That means you should be right with God in your heart. You shouldn't have to have that talk with Him after the fact. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to really hold on to, right? The source creator of the universe that the heavens bow to, right, is named Vishnu, whom is Shiva, whom is Brahma, right? His various aspects of Himself. Right? He is all of the heavens, folks, the sun, the moon, and the earth, who are my family, right? And all of the stars and worlds, He is them, folks. He is holding the entire universe. But the blessing for me is to know Him, and that is how I know them. They are family, folks, right? So you're going to get whatever you're going to get, whether you want to listen or not. It doesn't even matter. You're just going to watch it take place and deal with it. And there will be a time where you will not, I will not be available to you. Right? Because I'll be doing better things, folks. But you're getting the fuck out of here if you're part of the problem. And I need you guys to get it. Whether you're going along with it or you're making the problem, the pain for other people. And those are the real people that we need to get out of here, right? The demoniacs. So it's so fucking cold somewhere where, like I said, you're a soldier and you're going to crack somebody in the head, and it's so fucking cold that your fingers hurt. I'm talking about the blood in your fingertips literally turn to ice blocks, and you have extreme pain. You know why? Because you're a fucking human, right? You're not greater than your fucking humanness, are you? So Mama Earth can make it so fucking cold that you damn near lose your hand trying to hold that gun. And are you going to hold on to that gun for your bullshit then? See, I'm trying to show you that the muscle will muscle your asses out of here promptly if there's a problem in any way. Or you're going to march and the wind is hitting your face so cold that it's literally damaging you by it's just merely gracing your face or something, right? You breathing in that air, it's damaging your lungs because it's super cool air. You see what I'm saying? There's no way you can stand in it for long, right? You could be in any type of soldier on any level. And if you're doing evil to harm someone at this point, while you're standing out in the extremities in the cold, it will get much colder for you. And I'm talking about so fucking cold that it hurts, that there is physical pain. Because remember I told you, pain for all, folks. If you're willing to give pain, if you're willing to march to do something to someone or give them an injection or do some foolishness, then surely the whole march, you should be suffering the whole march, right? And then that'll help you decide if it's worth it to you. Isn't that fair? See how we're doing this? So as you're marching, you'll get these extremities. If you're in a place where it's hot, if you're somewhere where it really gets hot, y'all better keep some water, but Mama Earth is the water. You see what I'm saying? So good luck with that. This will be a part 1 because I'm going to get on a fam. This will be a part 1, and in part 2 is coming up very shortly, right? I'm going to take it in, and I got to get back to some stuff that I was trying to situate before I came out. But, and I'll really follow that up with the real bigger educational part of what I want to talk about, because faith is, for me, is I actually know God's physical hand. I actually know he's the muscle and everything. And that's why I talk with such confidence, because I know that the new day is going to come here regardless of what you think, right? I watched this take place in my face, things that you will never see, right? And the best of you have the hearts and believe, and that is your faith. And that is how you'll get the greater things, folks. Just hold on. Next video.